Good evening. He's a name so many of you would remember, Jon Saylor. He bought up gold from people across the tri-state and then left town.
Guess what? Now he is back, and I-Team reporter Hillary Lake discovered Saylor wants your business again, but he's not doing it legally. Hillary?
Well, guys, it is that time of the year when many of us clean house. You probably have some old jewelry sitting around that could put some extra cash in your wallet, but if you're going to sell it, you're also going to want to research who you do business with.
We're growing again.
At the height of the gold rush 6 years ago,
Thank you, Cincinnati.
these ads for JS Gold and Coin stores blanketed the tri-state.
A larger amount of customers would be able to pay more.
The owner, Jon Saylor, wanted to buy your gold.
99% of the people that come in here are selling because it's a smart time to sell.
Then the price of gold dropped. Saylor went missing, and hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt followed him across the tri-state. The 9 on Your Side I-Team discovered Saylor is back. Using a private online social network, he's looking to buy your gold, coins, and silver. He's even looking for a new storefront to rent.
This is for sure gold.
The I-Team isn't trying to sell any precious metals, but we decided to give Saylor a call anyway. Hi, Mr. Saylor. This is Hillary Lake with WCPO. And we saw on a neighborhood website that you're advertising being back in business. Saylor told me he was taking a nap and would call me back in a few minutes. He never did. I called him again a week later. Got voicemail. Says he's now River City Gold and Coin. There's even a website for it. Anyone can tell you we are straight shooters and we never make blind offers, it says. Yet the I-Team checked. River City Gold and Coin doesn't have an Ohio business license. Jon Saylor doesn't have a license to buy and sell any precious metals. Neither does River City Gold and Coin.
It does surprise me to hear that someone who left the business the way he did would come back in.
Brad Koroleff owns Coins Plus in downtown Cincinnati.
The 1964s and before are worth about $1 a piece.
He first knew Saylor as a customer, then as a competitor.
He would deal with somebody one time and buy everything that they had, and they would go off with the money they got, not knowing that they may not have gotten the best deal.
Court records show by 2014, JS Gold and Coin, Saylor, or his co-owner had stopped paying their bills. Court judgments ballooned to more than $440,000. Most creditors were eventually repaid after a judge ordered this building on West Court Street sold at a sheriff's auction in 2015. At the time, it was owned by Saylor's partner and JS Gold and Coin. Today, court records show Saylor or JS Gold and Coin still owe $86,000 in unpaid bills.
You don't leave owing people money, ever.
Joe Barrett's late business partner at Main Street Coin in Fairfield tried to teach Saylor the business years ago.
A little bit of a relationship started there early on. It didn't last long.
Barrett was immediately suspicious of Saylor when he realized Saylor was also a convicted felon. In 1999, Saylor pled guilty to 58 counts of voter fraud after he ran for and won a spot on the Fairfield City Council. He served 2 years in prison. By 2008, Saylor had reinvented himself as a gold buyer at his first JS Gold and Coin store.
You don't have to be a professional anything to know that if you can buy gold cheap, you can make money.
Both Barrett and Koroleff have some advice for anyone looking to get rid of some precious metals and make some extra cash.
People should do research, and before they just go anywhere to sell their item, they should shop the person.
And as I was working on this story, I learned Saylor also once owed WCPO $63,000 for advertising. In 2013, our station wrote it off as a loss. And I worked on this story with digital reporter Paula Christian. She has much more on Saylor's history, where his former partner is, and his company's past trouble with the state on WCPO.com. And late this afternoon, Mr. Saylor sent me a lengthy email statement. He says he has an exempt, or he is exempt from getting a license, or so he thought. He's going to look into it. And we also have his entire statement on WCPO.com. Back to you.